Hi, happy International Women's Day. We are back with another inspiring woman of Tata Elxsi. This episode is going to be a special one because we have our legal head Nidhiya Jayaraman with us today, and she'll be sharing her views on International Women's Day. Welcome, Nidhiya.
Thank you, Aisha. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
So, Nidhiya, can you take us through your journey in Tata Elxsi?
Sure, Aisha. It's been an incredible journey. It was a journey full of opportunities and challenges. I joined Tata Elxsi in September 2017, and I started as a senior manager and then slowly elevated to the position of legal head, handling the department and handling all the legal affairs of the company. And in my 23 years of experience, I find Tata Elxsi to be very different from the other companies that I've worked with. What I've seen is there are many people here who have close to a decade. The minimum number of experience has been a decade, right? So one thing that I found was that Elxsi is always ensured that it provides an attractive, productive and efficient workplace, and always encouraged and empowered employees at their work, right? So I thought that was a very important aspect, and especially its work culture. I had a great opportunity to learn people, to understand the team dynamics, understand its workplace culture, the ethics and values. And I think that helped me shape my journey so far. And I'm grateful to the senior management who has believed in me so far. And I hope I will continue to do justice to my role. And I'm so proud to be associated with the Tata brand as such. I value their ethics, and it's been an incredible journey.
You relate to it.
Yes, absolutely, and it is something that that I didn't find in other companies. Not that I didn't have any learnings, but the work culture is totally different here, and I cherish it now.
Okay. So, Nidhiya, what are your views on International Women's Day?
So we shouldn't be celebrating it just one day. It should be throughout the year, right? We should importance to women has to be given throughout the year. But nowadays, I feel the essence of it is gone. Celebrating Women's Day is gone. They started in 1911, and the idea was to reduce the gender disparity, to empower women, to give more education to women, to reduce abuse and violence against women, create awareness among women. But nowadays, it's only about celebration. It's like a get-together. It's become more like a get-together. Then resolving the
essence is lost in the celebration
part. So I feel in any company, not just the corporates, women should also understand that it is not about going taking holiday on March 8th. Right? Some countries do offer holiday on March 8th. It's not about that. It's about how we supporting other women, how are we enabling the purpose as such. It should be from the society and from the women themselves. And
making men allied to
empowerment, yes, and the society only. It's women who should drive all this, right? So when we are celebrating this, I think it makes more sense for us to strive towards it and then achieve the purpose for which the initial for which it was intended.
The focus
was. And it's important, I would say. For me, if you ask, I would say it's not important to celebrate Women's Day because every day is Women's Day. Recognizing her for one day will not suffice. And it's important because there are other countries. There are countries where women are still coming up. They're not given privileges. They're not basic education, and they're not allowed to open bank accounts and driving. There are a lot of issues that we have to address. It's for us to focus on that rather than celebrating just for the sake of it.
So Nidhiya, which women inspire you the most and why?
First and foremost would be my mom. I always owe it to her. She's been my inspiration all along. I had no dreams. I just followed her path. And she's such a perfect woman in all sense, so organized. Everything she does, she had her own touch there, right? So I miss her. She's no longer with me, but I miss her a lot. And the woman that I am today is all because of her. I owe it to her. I think about her and I seek her blessings. I feel she's still with me. She's been an inspiration. If we talk about the other women that I always admire was the late Chief Minister Jayalalitha. Okay, I think she was a very strong leader. I like her. What to say? She's known as a feisty leader, a revolutionary leader, and Iron Lady of politics. I always admired her confidence. Yes, admired her confidence. She has gone through all turbulences and she's brushed out all of that. And she's come back again and again. She's ruled politics. And I'm not a person who follow politics, but I always admired her leadership. She was tough, but and yet a compassionate leader. And she has ruled. She was there in politics for almost 3 decades, and a world full of men. And it was very difficult for her to survive, but I think she carried it very well. So I think as a leader, there's a lot to learn from her. Leave alone the corruption part, I'm not going to discuss on that. But as a person, I think there's a lot of qualities that we can learn from her. Right? So yeah.
Nidhiya, a lot of times we see a lot of assumptions that are made about women. So how do you think we can tackle them?
Can't tackle. The thing is, we have to accept it. But when you talk about assumptions, you see women are big, they cannot do things, and they always want privileges, right? So, a classic example would be, when you are driving on a highway on a road, and you see somebody driving not so correctly, and then you see your male counterpart commenting that maybe it's a woman, right? It always used to be right? So these assumptions you cannot avoid. But you accept it, but again there are other things, and again one thing that we can focus on is to be confident and continue to work the way we are working instead of asking for more. Right? As women, we want more privilege, saying I have to take care of my kids, I have to go home early, I have to do a lot of work. I think those privileges we shouldn't be asking for. We should work like how our male counterparts are continuing to do, instead of asking additional privileges for being a woman. I think that would be one of the ways that we can reduce these assumptions. But at the same time, it will take a long way. I know for that it's a change in itself, a change in the society itself, and a change in the women. We have to bring in that change for the society to accept us as they are.
Yes, so how has Tata Elxsi helped you go beyond?
Success, when I say, it's not a solo effort, right? It's a combination of people, right? You need a strong support system. You need your mentors, your family, your friends, your leaders, your management. All of comes together, right? So I think at Tata Elxsi, I was able to because of the support from these, the co-workers and my colleagues, and from the management as well. Needless to say, I saw this trend during pandemic when I joined. Right, I put it this way. Right, that Elxsi has grown exponentially, right, over the years, in the last 5 years, and it is the journey could not have been possible without the work and the dedication from the team as such, right? I saw how people went that extra mile in terms of work, right? Irrespective of the hour of the day, right? It could be morning or late in the night. I think people put in a lot of dedication, determination. I think that motivated me. Okay, that was that is one of the factors. And also, I have to mention about my team. It is a very small team, but a very strong team. Okay, the way they support each other, the way they help each other. I think in every aspect, right, not just my department, I see a lot of support coming from the other departments also, in terms of whatever we want to try and implement, right? And also in terms of decision making. Tata Elxsi is giving me the freedom to be independent and to decide, right? And that gives me confidence to work more and motivate myself, and then motivate others also. The fun at work, right? We go to team outings, that we go to lunches, and we don't work, very seriously. We make fun of each other, riddles and games and all of that makes the workplace more interesting. And of course, the beautiful environment, the ambience, Okay, nothing can beat the workplace here, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it doesn't sound like a corporate, but it's like more like a home. It's next home,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
we spend at least half of our times at workplace, even on the weekends. But I think it's been an amazing journey, and I will continue to contribute more to the success of the company. So yes.
What is your advice to fellow women in corporate?
First and foremost, we to lend a helping hand, support each other, celebrate another one's success. I don't think you need somebody else to do all this. It is one woman helping the other woman. Help them in their development. Give them opportunities and be happy about the other woman's success. I think that is more important than the society helping you and achieving, recognizing.
That is secondary.
That is secondary. But as women, I think it is important for us to help another woman in their career. I think that is more important than this.
Thank you so much, Nidhiya. It was a pleasure hearing your views about International Women's Day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aisha. Thank you for having me and for this opportunity. Happy Women's Day to all of you out there. Let's rock it. Thank you.